Hello and welcome to the video demo of Dona, the checkout donations platform built on Solana Pay. The first thing I'd like to show you is how an e-commerce site or point-of-sale kiosk can integrate with our service. Here we have a typical online checkout page with the shipping info and the items in a cart, but let me direct your attention to the side here. Our platform, Dona, gives merchants the ability to present their customers with the option to donate during the purchase flow. Here, for example, we can round up our order to the nearest dollar with 52 cents to a local school. As a customer, I can simply check this box, and the order is updated with the donation included. And that's it! The key takeaway here is how simple and frictionless a checkout donation with Solana Pay can be, while still solving the problems of traditional checkout donations in all the ways we describe in our presentation deck. This example was built with our ready-to-use React component library, but we also provide a lower-level API for developers who want more custom stuff. See the documentation in our code repo to understand just how simple these are to use. Now, let's take a look next at the merchant portal to see how a shop owner can use Dona. As a merchant, I can just log in with my Solana wallet. Here I'm using Phantom, and the first thing I see is the dashboard, with information like the total amount of donations over the last few days, the current configuration for what donation options I'm showing to my customers, and a list of the latest donations made through my store. One very important thing I can do in this portal is set up exactly what choices my customers have to donate. So, if we go to the configurations page here, we can see the currently active config. It's the roundup donation one from earlier. And also a few configs that I've previously made but aren't currently active. We can edit settings for these configs just like that, and we can have our checkout system begin using this config by setting it as active, or we can make an entirely new interface by choosing one of these pre-made templates. Let's say, for example, I want to support the citizens of Ukraine due to the recent crisis, and I want my customers to be able to choose between several amounts to donate. I can just select this template, and I can customize it like so. I'll select Aid for Ukraine as the recipient, and let's say I want the customer to choose between $5, $10, and an option to manually enter a custom amount. I'll just change these values here, and remove this option, and let's say the default value for the manual entry is $20, because I know our audience is super generous. So we'll save this config, and set it as active. Once we make it active, it'll be immediately reflected in the checkout experience for my store. So, for instance, if we go back to the checkout page demo, we can see the new interface in action right away. And just like that, it works. So, as a merchant, something I might want to do is understand how my customers are responding to the interface I'm presenting them. If I go back to the merchant portal, I can go to the analytics page, where we can view detailed statistics on things like the types of donations customers are choosing or how much in donations each recipient is getting. On the final page of the portal, we have a list of the donations made at my store, each with a link to the SolScan transaction page for further reference. So, for this hackathon, we also built two other portals, which are very similar to this one. One portal is for the donation recipients, like the nonprofits or mutual aid organizations that receive the donations. These organizations can log in with the wallet that received the funds and can view important metadata and statistics about all the donations that they've received. The other portal is for the customers themselves. They can log in with a wallet that they used to make the purchase and see a history of all their donations that they've made at every merchant that they've been to and other relevant information. These portals, which are enabled by this crypto paradigm of using wallets as your identity, provide the scaffolding for much deeper engagement between the donor, the recipient, and the merchant at a level that was never possible with traditional checkout donations. It's this potential that makes us extremely excited to transform the world of checkout donations with Dona and Solana Pay. And that concludes our demo. Thank you so much for watching.